welcome back to Opal and Mint. I am Ashley and today we are at the beautiful Dallas Arboretum and we're going to be painting some tulips. We attempted to come here last week, but it was spring break and it was completely covered up, so we are coming this week and it's perfect. There's people, but it's not too crowded. There are still tulips, thank goodness. So we're going to walk around, find the perfect subject to paint, and we're going to sit down and do some watercolor tulips. So let's go. Ooh, I like the pink and yellow. It's beautiful. When tulips are like all the way open, they remind me of lilies. Like, except they don't have the, well, they do have the poking out stamen thing. They do though, right? They look like lilies. Aren't they just so pretty? I like when the sun comes through them. Does that make sense? It does. Oh, it's just so pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so today we're also going to be using the Vivia color sheets. These are paper sheets with watercolor on them. So I'm testing this out for travel purposes. Let's see if these can paint a tulip. We're going to use the Academy watercolor paper again. This is a 10x7 sheet. Let's take this out and see what it looks like. Oh, it's cute. It just looks like a little journal, like notepad. That's so cool. Let's see what these Vivia color sheets look like. Super vivid transparent watercolors. Has 16 colors. Okay, so there's a little, yeah, what is this called? Maybe like wax paper in between. My question is, once I get these wet and I close it, you know, but I guess maybe that keeps it in place. And I like that there's tabs here that show you what colors are on these two pages, so you're not like randomly looking through. So that's really, really convenient. And I think these colors are gonna work beautifully for our tulips today, so awesome. Yeah. Sitting in the sun because it is cold, a little bit chilly today. So here is the Academy watercolor paper, and let's look at these Vivia colors. I feel like I want to swatch them first, but at the same time I don't want to get them all wet before I start painting. So I think I'm just going to go into a painting session and see how this works. That looks shiny.
It does.
Peacock blue. It's this color. Oh. We might have to try that. Anyways, so I'm just going to start painting. We'll probably put this part to music, and here we go. I don't think I have my sketching pencil at all, so we're going to just go. Yep.
You did not bring that, did you?
Nope. All right, so this is yellow ochre. Another thing, oh wow, is I don't have a mixing surface, so.
Oh, yeah.
There is that. So we're going to start with this front petal. Oh, wow. That is pigmented.
That is pigmented.
We're going to wash all of that out and get a clean brush. That is so beautiful, though. Okay. So that top middle is pink. There is a lot of pigment in just that one little.
Mm-hmm. It kind of makes sense that they have to be, considering it's like a...
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna have to last, and wow. That is so stuck in my head. Okay, this is.
We just need a picture of Opals and pop it.
Every time I say it, yes, we need to edit that in there. Okay. All right, so there's the yellow bit. Let me find a pipe.
It's really pretty.
Right? Okay, so the only pink I see is magenta, and it's so weird because on here it just looks brown. I'm gonna just. I'm just gonna very, very, like, lightly touch this and see what happens here. Kylie's like leaning over to see. I think this is gonna be a perfect pink. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna go straight down the middle of this. Get this part wet.
Watercolor's good for way it like
Blends and bleeds
the
out.
way it bleeds, because like flowers have a bleeding pattern to them.
Yeah.
Because the veins.
Yeah. That looks so cool, doesn't it?
That does look cool.
Yeah, very much so. So I'm gonna tap quite a bit more. I want this to be deeper down here. I was worried about getting it really wet, but like you barely have to touch it, so I'm not getting it very wet, honestly. And then the very tip has a little bit of darker pigment there.
It's crazy how it's brown on the...
Yeah. But then that little spot's like pink. Pink. I want to spread this a little bit. So they are definitely very vibrant, which is awesome. Here's the paper towel. They're not like that's stuck.
Oh, they're not lifting?
It's not lifting like, wow, it's like stained. That's interesting. And it's still wet.
Since they're so pigmented, I guess that makes sense, but that's crazy.
Interesting. Because I was gonna, there's a little bit of white in between those, and so I was gonna try and, well, it lifts a little, you gotta dig into it.
It's very different.
And then but it doesn't lift as easily as most watercolors. See, like I wanna smooth this out, and it's kind of stuck, you know? But I'll take a little bit of the pink and I'll just put some over it. There we go. So pretty though. Okay, let's move on to the next petal. I think this one I'm gonna paint in water first. This next one kind of goes out to a point here, down, and goes around here. This one kind of has like a curve in there. I'm gonna see if I can do that. Yeah, see, I'm touching it to this edge and it's not bleeding or going out. It's definitely behaving differently than my other watercolors do. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the yellow. Let's see, there's just a little bit of transfer, but again, I didn't have to get it very wet. Yeah.
But since it's like where that color is,
Yeah.
it would stay with that color.
Where's the tip? I can't see. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That is so crazy. Okay, so I'm going to pull this here. It's pretty. And then, so I think the only thing that I would say is the cumbersomeness of flipping back and forth. If you're using a lot of colors or going, back and forth between colors a lot, I want to put a touch of orange in between the pink and the yellow. So let's go back here. There's yellow ochre, there's not orange. So my question is, I'm going to take yellow ochre, but my question is, if I wanted to mix colors, which I do a lot of, how would I do that with this? Yeah, going back and forth if you're not on the same page is a little bit cumbersome. But again, if you're, you're out and you're using this, travel, then maybe it makes sense. I don't know, I have no problem taking my palettes out. I'm gonna let this dry so I can put a darker line that goes there. So let's go ahead and go to this other side. This is the colors are very, very vibrant though, like stunning. Actually want to pull this here, put a touch yellow through there. Okay, so this one kind of comes out a little bit. And then in here, put a little bit of yellow. pretty. Yeah, I want an orange, and because this yellow ochre is like a muted yellow, and I want orange. What do you think, Kylie? Okay, so we're gonna a little bit overhang this bright yellow. Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry and then put in some details because it's kind of muddled together a little bit. Let's put a yellow, not yellow. What color is this? Green. We have Viridian, light green, and sap green. We're gonna go to the sap green and put in a stem. Whoa, look at that.
That might have been that.
It might. Okay, so we're gonna take directly from the center here. It's a little bit too, like this doesn't look sap green to me. It looks like vibrant green, you know? I think it needs to be dulled down a little bit, but that's fine. We'll just go, it's like a springy green.
Yeah.
Oh, it is bleeding a little bit into there. See, I wanted to put an orange, blurry one here, but I don't have orange.
Yeah, you don't have a place to mix it.
There is no mixing surface. Oh wait, what's the, oh, orange. There was a page in front. Duh. Okay then, it's dusk orange though. Let's just see. All right, so I'm just gonna put kind of a blob. We're gonna go in with the dusk orange and see what it looks like. Oh yeah, that's orange.
Lovely.
Thank you. Thank you. Darker center. Oh, vermilion's gorgeous. I wasn't expecting that. I thought it was gonna be more red, and it's orange. They spider bloom.
I was noticing that.
Which, not a bad thing. It's just a thing to note.
It's a thing to know about when you're painting. Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely spider bloom. Yep. You're right. Okay, so I want to take, shoot, where, oh, is this one? Okay. I think we're gonna take a mop brush now and do the background, and then I can come back and put details on that one. So I'm just gonna wet the surface. Again, this is the Academy watercolor paper. That might bleed a little bit, but I'm actually okay with that if it kind of fades out and looks dreamy. You okay? Is this easier than holding the camera? Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna wet the entire surface. The background flowers are gonna be more fun because just kind of make it blurry and let colors bleed around. So. Do what?
The stem.
Yeah, it's, yep. Okay, so I'm gonna take some of the vermilion and dusk orange and just kind of plop some flowers in the background. So we're gonna start with this one.
I don't know why, but when it like spider blooms, it reminds me of like when Venom was moving.
All right.
I don't know why.
So I'm just kind of putting these in like the general shapes of tulips. Some of them may be opening up. And I don't want to cover the whole background, but I do want to put, you know, a few in. That one's going to be like really blurry in the background, so I'm just going to let it, yep, go back this way. Well, okay. That's fine.
blob.
Yeah, blob color. I'm very curious as to how long this will last though, because like this corner, I feel like I haven't used a ton yet, and it's,
And also when it
I can
dries, it
see.
could be like darken back up too.
look at just, whoops, it's fine.
Just followed the top.
It's fine. It's all fine. Look at that. I just noticed the green.
Yeah, I told you.
Well, I saw it before, but it does. That is so funny.
Doesn't it though?
Yes, it does. But it's okay. We're going to put a green background and I'll darken that up. It's all good.
That is so funny.
Okay, I want to put one more here.
It really does look like Spanish fly.
That is hilarious.
No.
Okay, I'm just going to smooth that out.
Carnivorous tulip.
Okay, so I'm going to flip this. This is quite wet, so we'll see what that does. And then I'm going to go over to, I think, Viridian. Let's see what that looks like. The sap green was a little too, whoa.
Oh, that's very
That's
cool.
blue.
That's essentially, it's like a teal.
That's blue. Okay. Oh, I used light green, that's why.
Yeah.
Dum-dum, not sap green.
Well, you mixed a new color now.
Yeah, color variation is good. So, sap green. That's hilarious.
Yeah, the light green is like a teal color.
Okay, I like the sap green. Just gonna,
Looks like apple juice. Doesn't it?
well,
Like really-
glad you said that instead of something else.
Well, earlier it did, but
That's hilarious. Okay, which way am I going?
although it's a little too green to be apple juice. Look at it like that. From the top, it looks like apple juice.
Look how spidery that is.
I know.
That
it
is
looks like
interesting.
fireworks or like a smoke bomb that. You know,
That, yeah, let's
like a smoke firework.
see what we can do about that. And I mean, that's not bad in certain instances.
Yeah, depending on what you're trying to paint.
But that's not exactly like some of the petals on some of the tulips. That would be a really good effect, actually. Some of those that had all those lines in it,
Yeah.
that would have actually been. Are they having some kind of class with it? Look, this is continuing to
so.
bleed though. Like this is bleeding.
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting. I'm not disliking these. That sounded optimistic, didn't it?
Yeah. I'm not disliking it.
That's so funny. There's some kind of kids class going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fix some of that. It's interesting painting outside too. It's gonna dry different times, and you know, because the wind and different things. But it's actually staying fairly wet.
You're shading it from the sun. So.
Yes. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and go over that, and I'm gonna redo that stem. Okay, I want to take. No, I like that. I'm liking this. I just want to do details on this. It just needs to dry. What I might do is actually start a second one while this is drying.
The background is very pretty.
You like the background?
I do.
Aw. And I want to do the one that like fills up the page, like a tulip with all those lines, because I think that paint's really going to be conducive for that. So let's take this one off as carefully as possible. I don't know if I brought my. I do have the leaf though. Okay, let's pause. Kylie
Where did
saved.
the eraser go?
Is it not in there?
It must have fallen off.
Oh no, I hope there's enough lead. Okay, Kylie saved the day and she found a pencil in her purse. Okay, so I'm gonna do another one, just a giant one, because I just, they're so freaking pretty. So, okay, so I have sketched out a tulip. And this one is going to be a corally color. At first when I went to put this in there, I was like, oh, that's a drink. Wait, no, wait. Got a little confused. Okay.
It's like it's a little too green out.
All right, so should I do the pink line down the middle first? Or the other? think we're gonna start with yellow. There's little yellow lines going through it. So we're gonna wet the surface first. That wind is a little bit chilly. Okay, so we're gonna turn to the yellow. I'm gonna take the chrome yellow and I'm gonna try to get most of it off because I want just a little bit. And we're gonna put some yellow kind of coming into its center line in little strokes. Yeah, the spidering. I'm trying to figure out how to use it to my advantage. You know? I think I want to take the prank. The prank? I want to know what this looks like because it's got a metallic finish to it. Like, I want to see those, but we'll get to it later. Where'd the pink go? There you are. All right, so we're going to take the magenta. I'm going to get a little bit on the brush. And the base is still kind of white, so the magenta doesn't start. It's actually, there's a white line between, but I'm just gonna go up the center of that, and I'm gonna let that like blend out, and then we'll add in the orange later. Should I just like leave it, not touch it now?
You can.
It looks funky now. I wanna like, because it's spidering out and I need it to shape the flower. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I need it to go like that. Then it spiders at the end of each. You okay? Mm-hmm. I don't know how I feel about these. Like, I like them, but the spidering is, I don't know. Okay, let's go to the orange. Where was the orange? Is it yellow ochre? No. It was one page before. That's right. Oh, it's right there on my finger. I'm gonna use this. Cause see, at the end of it, it just bloomed. It's like you said, fireworks. Yeah. And then I need to quickly. You have the song stuck in your head now, don't you? Mm-hmm. Oh, copyright, can't do that. Darn it. I thought it would be perfect, but the blooming kind of
goes the wrong way.
Yep. It's fine. It's everything fine. I'm not breaking down. It's okay. Okay.
It's fine. Cool song.
Yeah, see, when I try to do the lines, it's just like, you know what I mean? Uh-huh. Stop fireworking. You know when you're coloring something and then you just decide to scribble because it's frustrating?
Yep.
That's the state in which I'm in right now.
That's what happened to me when I was trying to use it with the coloring markers with the coloring book that were not.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Got sloppy.
Because like at this point,
it's not looking that bad, I promise.
That's encouraging. It's not that bad.
That's not what I mean.
Oh, there was some pink in there.
I mean, if you keep working with it, I think it will look good.
I want to mix a corally color. And so I'm going to attempt to mix on one of these sheets that are in between. So I'm going to take some pink and some, how about this vermilion that's already just sitting here? But since it's, you know, water resistant here, maybe I can use it as a palette. It might end up getting pink on that later, but that's for another time. I'll worry about that later. So what I'm gonna do, I hope that, and it's really hard for me to see what's on the camera because the sun is so bright, so hopefully you can see. I'm gonna take some of the magenta and I'm gonna get a good amount so I don't have to go back and forth. And I'm gonna put it here and then mix. Get a little bit. Okay, we're gonna see what that looks like. I'm gonna dab off the brush and then we're just gonna start in the center so I can see what color I just made. You know? Okay. So then we've got little lines coming from it and then like some thicker coming in this way. Ooh, it's pretty. See? Kylie. Okay, these are gonna come this way. Yeah, quite a bit.
But that looks nice.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more vermilion. Have some different color variations here. Now we're going to move to green. Did we like the sap green?
I'm 4.
Okay. moments in here. Dark moments. A cross between Batman and Bob Ross.
What did you say?
A cross between Batman and Bob Ross. Oh dear.
Just picturing Bob Ross with the Batman helmet.
Oh dear.
We're him in a mask and cape.
Oh no, no, not too much water, too much water. No, no, no. I liked that little whoosh. You like it? Do I like it? Get this while the background's still wet. Kind of smooth out this line. Can be nice and blurred, but yeah, I don't think this paint is gonna last like under like a lot of use, but like traveling, because like I'm using quite a bit of this green, but like traveling here and there with it, perhaps, you know. Okay, so now the stem needs to be a little bit more because that leaf is very dark. You know? Ah, the wind is blowing. I think that it is finished. I opened this up and water just spilled onto my paper, but luckily I wanted an orange blob there and it did it itself. I feel like I need to smooth this edge. Like that line, that hard water line's bothering me, but it's fine. I'll get it in a second.
Several brushes fell.
Yeah, it's not a solid bench. Okay, so yeah, that line's bothering me. Here, let's just, there, it's gone, it's all good. Okay, so I think this is done. This is gonna leave a blooming hard line too though, but I think I'm gonna be okay. I'm just gonna be okay with it. I don't wanna fuss with it. So here's the finished product. I'm gonna let this dry. I wanna mess with this, but I think I need to leave it. As I'm messing with it, I say that. Just let it be. Okay, let it be. Okay. Okay, so the painting is done, but I got it on my jeans. I really hope, if y'all have any ideas of how to get it out, please let me know. Anyways, I want to go ahead and swatch the rest of the colors because I'm curious as, are you laughing at the mess?
I'm laughing at your hands.
Okay, yeah. So make sure this is on. Okay, so I wanted to wrap up my thoughts on the Viva color sheets. One, super messy. This is way messier than me using a palette because I'm holding the papers and then the paint slip. If you use any amount of water with your watercolors, it's gonna get a little bit messy. And I was able to mix on this, which was awesome. But again, I'm putting more water here and it...
So if you're not mixing it, it'll get messy.
Yeah. Anyways, not ideal for me personally, but it was nice. I think that they stain a lot more than normal colors. I can't lift them as easily. They definitely bloom and spider, which could be really fun to try doing different effects. But we're gonna go ahead and swatch. I just wanna see what all the colors look like, and then we have to get going. But let's go through and swatch all the colors. So first we have crimson. Oh, that's pretty. All right, next we have deep pink. Oh, that one's pretty too. That one would have been useful. I just didn't swatch them. Okay, vermilion, which is a goopy mess. Looks like blood right now. Vermilion. Then we have dusk orange. See if I can scoop up some of this right on camera here. It's a very vibrant orange. All right, so that was chrome yellow. Now we're gonna have yellow ochre. Looks like a quinacridone gold. Next we have burnt umber. I did not use any of the browns, so let's see. I mean, they're very pigmented, and I mean, they work and reactivate beautifully. Nothing wrong with them. They're just different. This is burnt sienna, very orangey. I'm curious for the ones in the back. This one I'm most excited about. The ones that had like the metallic overglaze, I don't know. Light green, this is a very springy green. And then we have our sap green, which I used in abundance and used like maybe a third of it. It's a beautiful green though. Absolutely stunning.
It's very pretty colors together.
Yeah. All right, Viridian, this is the one that surprised me. It was very teal, look at that. Oof, it's gorgeous. All right, peacock blue. The top of it looks like a metallic purple. I don't know what can be seen on this because it's so, the screen's too bright. Okay, I'm ready to be shocked. Oh. Why is the top metallic finish and purple? Yeah, that is a beautiful color though. Peacock blue, that's gorgeous.
That's definitely a peacock blue.
All right, we've got a few more. We have Persian blue, which again, these back ones have like a metallic finish, and I would love to know why. Oh my Lanta, because they're just normal colors. If you know, please let me know in the comments below. Violet. Again, this looks like a bronze.
Yeah, bronze or olive.
Yeah, I was gonna say a bronzy green, and then it's wild.
That is crazy.
That is wild. Yeah, and these were not colors I used today, but I will definitely have to use them in another time. Okay, magenta, I did use this one. Whoops. Sorry, I'm in a hurry. You've seen that one. Slate black. Is this the last one? I think this is the last color. Oh, weird. That's kind of like a Payne's gray because it's got this blue, almost purple undertone.
Almost purple.
And it's called slate black. It definitely gets very, very rich. Beautiful. The color choice is nice. It's gorgeous colors. Yeah. I don't have, oh, mix amazing colors here. And it has a little flap to go over it. It's still, if you use a lot of water, I imagine it would just slide everywhere. There's no like,
Yeah.
but anyways, there is a mixing surface technically. So that is the Vivia colors, Vivia color sheet. And whoa, so let me know if you've used these, and I could see them having their purpose, but for the type of, you know, painting that I did today, it was a little bit cumbersome and difficult, but the colors themselves were beautiful. They performed beautifully. They just performed a little differently than what I normally use. So, all right guys, but that is gonna wrap it up for this video. We finally got to paint at the Arboretum in the spring for these beautiful tulips. All right guys, but if you did enjoy this, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already and you want to see our future videos, hit that subscribe button. The camera's pointing that way, so I'm like, it's that way technically. Hit that subscribe button down below, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye. Sure, you're not a complete failure. Keep going, Ashley. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's recording. What's wrong? You're turning your head?
No, you're good.
Okay. Oh, it's not. When take two. It's just no. No, it's not. It's an N. No.
So fun.
Oh, we're still rolling. Whoops. Bye.